All right, let's just cut to the chase. Tesla is stopping production of the Model S and Model X. Yeah, you heard that right. One of the most iconic electric car companies on the planet is discontinuing two of its flagship models. But this isn't a story about failure, it's a story about a massive, almost unbelievable pivot. Because the factory that used to build those cars is now going to build these. This is the Optimus humanoid robot, and it's where Tesla is placing its bets for the future. We're talking about a $20 billion investment in AI and robotics. So, what does this have to do with Linux? Well, that's the thing, everything. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into a week of tech news that proves the most exciting things happening in the Linux world aren't happening on the desktop. They're happening out here in the real world, in our cars, in our homes, and, well, in the robots that might one day be walking among us. Stick around. So, this Tesla news it's a lot to take in. A 3% drop in annual revenue, profits down 61% in the last quarter, and their response is to go all in on humanoid robots. It's a bold, almost sci fi move, and it tells you everything you need to know about where the big money is heading. The software running these complex machines, the brains behind the brawn, it's all built on a foundation of Linux and the Robot Operating System, or ROS. But Tesla isn't the only one in this race, not by a long shot. Meet Sprout. This little guy comes from a New York based company called Fauna Robotics, and it's designed from the ground up to be, well, friendly. It's 3.5 feet tall, soft, quiet, and has no sharp edges. This isn't a factory machine, it's a robot designed to be in our homes, our schools, our hospitals. The team behind it includes veterans from Meta, Google DeepMind, and Amazon. They're not building a tool, they're building a companion. And again, the developer focused platform that makes Sprout work, Linux based. And if you had any doubt that this is a serious business, just look at the partnership between RigTech Robotics and Microsoft. They're working together to bring advanced AI to commercial robots, such as RigTech's Adam, to make them smarter and more aware in retail environments. The market's reaction? RigTech's stock surged. The message is clear. The humanoid robotics revolution is here and it's running on open source. Now, from robots that move like us to the cars that move us, or increasingly drive themselves. And this is where the story gets a little messy. This week, the Pwn2Own Automotive competition in Tokyo was a real eye opener. White hat hackers, the good guys, earned over $1 million by finding, wait for it, 76 new undiscovered vulnerabilities in automotive tech. They hacked everything. EV chargers from major brands like ChargePoint and Autel. They even installed and played the classic game Doom on a DC fast charger's display. I mean, that's both hilarious and terrifying. It shows just how vulnerable this critical infrastructure is. But the most significant hack for us was the one against Automotive Grade Linux, or AGL. By chaining together three different bugs, researchers took control of the operating system that is quickly becoming the standard for in-car infotainment and control systems. This is the software that's in millions of cars from dozens of manufacturers. And it's a stark reminder that as our vehicles become more like computers, they also become just as hackable. It's not all doom and gloom, though. The progress is still staggering. Waymo just started testing its fully autonomous Jaguar I-Pace taxis on the streets of London. This is a government-backed pilot, a significant step forward for autonomous driving in the UK. But it also raises the stakes. With every new autonomous car on the road, the security of the software running it, from the OS level up, becomes a matter of public safety. All right, so we've had billion-dollar robots and million-dollar hacks. Let's bring it back to reality, to the small, powerful devices that are quietly connecting our world. The world of embedded systems and the Internet of Things. And there was a big shakeup in that world this week. Particle, the company behind one of the most popular IoT platforms for developers, has been acquired by Digi International. If you've ever tinkered with wireless projects, you know Digi. They're the legends who created the XB modules 40 years ago. This is a huge deal. It's like a respected indie record label being bought by a major studio. It provides Particle with incredible stability and resources, and it signals that the IoT market, once a playground for makers and hobbyists, is now a massive, mature industry. And what's at the heart of so many of these devices? You guessed it, a tiny, efficient, customized version of Linux. And speaking of hobbyists and makers, Raspberry Pi just dropped a new piece of official gear that's actually really nice. It's a flash drive. I know, not exactly groundbreaking, but this is a flash drive. It has an aluminum body, comes in 128 and 256 gig capacities, and is built to be reliable. It even has features like smart health reporting, something you usually only see on full-blown SSDs. It's a small thing, but it shows that Raspberry Pi is serious about building a complete, reliable ecosystem for the millions of people using their boards for everything from home automation to industrial control. It's another piece of the puzzle in the Linux-powered hardware market. So what's the big picture here? Tesla's robots, hackable cars, and a maturing IoT market. The common thread, the invisible foundation for all of it, is Linux. It's not on the desktop, you don't see it, but it's there. It's in the DNA of the most advanced technology being built today. It's become infrastructure, reliable, flexible, and absolutely everywhere. And that's what we're all about here at Tondes Linux, exploring that world beyond the desktop. I would like to hear from you. What do you think about Tesla's big move? Are you excited about humanoid robots or a little creeped out? Please let me know in the comments. If you learned something new today, give this video a like. And if you want to keep up with the real future of Linux, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.